Hey there, this is Starkstar. Back with some more Microsoft Flight Sim. So trying to get back into the Papua New Guinea region. I flew the, uh, well, I got another longitude and I flew it out a ways and now I'm trying to work my way back. So I think I'm going to fly down to here. So right now we are in VYMY in Myanmar. Let's see. So VYMY going down to, this is as close as I could get here. Guess we've got 3 missions, one for 283, one for 284, one for 203. Well, let's take the 284 one. Oh, can we carry that much weight? I think so. 2156, 2236. Let's just do a little weight check here. See, so we want the 284, 142 job, right? That should be flyable, barely. And it's 6 passengers, so we can bring a flight attendant. WAMG, right? Oh. So I think Lee is currently available. We need to bring her up to VYMY. Board the plane. Oh, can we do another one? 6, 7, yes we can. Do I have anybody? I might. I do, I have 1 person free. Could always hire someone else. Getting to be a bit of a burden though. So we still have 208 pounds we can carry. And I'm hoping that doesn't include fuel because we're gonna need a whole mess ton of fuel. Can we do max fuel? And we'll see what happens. Okay. That's probably technically like more weight than we can carry would be my guess, but I don't know. Maybe not. All right, so we need to get this all set up here for our flight. Let's get back in the longitude. I'm hoping we're gonna have sound here. I'm not hearing any. I think it should be making some sound. Maybe I should restart before I get everything spawned in. Oh, no, I know what the problem is. I shouldn't have quit. Oh dear. Well, it's not that bad of a thing. It'll give us a clean start. Maybe we'll have fewer bugs. And while that's loading, I'm gonna go get connected here to the stream. Hey, somebody joined. How you doing? Doesn't this intro thing have sound? Why are we not hearing anything? I wonder how many times this intro thing has been live streamed. Last driver update, it was all smooth, and now it's all jerky again. I don't know what happened. Okay, are we still in the longitude? Maybe? Nope. Departing from EYMY Myanmar. Arriving into WAMG. Let's see, we have 8 passengers. 36 and 27. I think that was the same I came up with. in the world? Why does it show a plane? All right, let's see.
Hello, pilot. Let's see what's on the books for you today.
Any sound?
Pilot, this is dispatch. The concierge has rounded up the VIP.
There we go. Had the wrong headphone selected. Let's check microphone. If you're on the stream and don't mind chatting, I'd like to know how the sound is. If sound balance is okay between voice and game. Looks okay on the meter, but if the game's a little too loud, I can turn it down a notch.
Tower Darkstar Delta Sierra Tango 5711 at runway tree 6 ready for departure IFR to Whiskey Alpha Mike Golf.
Let's see. Did we get a Neofly mission pickup? Boarding passengers. Missing payload. Alright, we gotta load in our crew here. We're missing 6 pounds, so put 3 here and 3 here. Alright, Neofly's happy with the weights, but we have no crew loaded apparently. Well, that may be buggy. I think I'm just gonna go with it. I don't really care that much. Well, I let them take an action, even though it said there were 0 of them. We can get beyond ATC going.
Beyond ATC connected.
Alright, let's see. I have no idea how to say this, so I'm going to let the my co-pilot request clearance.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. IFR to Jalaluddin Airport.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Monivore Tower. expect runway 36. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors Mandalay. Squawk 3640.
Expect runway 36, climb to 6,000 on runway centerline heading. Expect radar vectors Mandalay. Squawk 3640, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
Negative, squawk 3640.
Squawk 3640.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
Call back when ready for taxi, November 770 Sierra Bravo. I said that wrong? See if they called me out on it. They did not. Monowar Tower, November 700 Sierra Bravo, ready for taxi to runway 36.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, runway 36, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Runway 36, taxi at pilot's discretion, November 700 Sierra Bravo. Kind of cheating because we're setting on the runway already, but... And we probably should have got this set up here, but we're doing this first. Monowar Tower, November 700 Sierra Bravo, ready for departure, runway 36.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Monowar Tower, fly runway heading, runway 36, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 36, cleared for takeoff, November 700 Sierra Bravo. This now, and do heading hold to. All right, let's get the computer set up real quick. Good enough. Sync. Okay, we have flaps 1. Auto throttle is ready. Gonna fly runway heading. Gonna climb. They didn't specify an altitude. Missing. I'm forgetting something. Okay, brakes are good. Lights. I know what I'm forgetting. We were messing around and I had unlimited fuel set. Alright, we are ready for takeoff. like the longitude. Gear coming up. Flaps coming up.
Dark Star Delta Sierra Tango 5711 contact Yangon Center on One Tree Tree. Good day.
Going to One Tree Tree.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Contact Yangon Radio 133.2. Have a good day.
Yangon Radio 133.2. Have a good day. November 700 Sierra Bravo.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Contact Yangon Radio 133.2. Have a good day.
We did that. Contact Yangon Radio 133.2. Have a good day. November 700 Sierra Bravo. Yangon Radio, November 700 Sierra Bravo, climbing 47,000. 4700 actually.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Yangon Radio, radar contact, climb to flight level 250.
Climb to flight level 250, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, turn right, heading 135. Expect further clearance in about 17 miles.
Turn right heading 135, expect further clearance in 17 miles, November 700 Sierra Bravo. Except heading went too far. There we go.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, turn right, heading to 05.
Turn right heading 205, November 700 Sierra Bravo. A little bit far to the right. I prefer just to head straight to MDY. I believe we have any weather out there today.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, turn left, heading 160.
Turn left heading 160, November 700 Sierra Bravo. To give us clearance to climb more.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, cleared direct Mandalay. Resume on navigation.
Cleared direct Mandalay. Resume on navigation, November 700 Sierra Bravo. There we go. Yangon, November 700 Sierra Bravo, request altitude change.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, I didn't get that altitude. Say again altitude.
Request flight level 410, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, confirm new altitude flight level 410.
Affirmative, new altitude flight level 410, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Roger, climb to flight level 410.
Climb to flight level 410, November 700 Sierra Bravo. Well, right now we've got a tailwind, but a pretty strong crosswind. I'm afraid that's going to shift to a headwind as we get further. interesting to see how the fuel works out. Switch to standard barometer. Uh-oh, what happened?
Beyond ATC connected.
Yangon Radio, November 700 Sierra Bravo. Good day. Flight level 344.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, reset transponder. Squawk 3636.
Squawk 3636, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Yangon Radio, good day, radar contact, descend to flight level 250.
No.
Descend to flight level 250, November 700 Sierra Bravo. November 700 Sierra Bravo, request new cruise altitude.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, I didn't get that altitude. Say again altitude.
Flight level 410, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, confirm new cruise altitude flight level 410.
Confirm new cruise altitude flight level 410, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, I didn't get that, say again confirmation.
Affirmative, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Roger, new cruise altitude flight level 410.
Better be.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, climb to flight level 410.
Climb to flight level 410, November 700 Sierra Bravo. For some reason Beyond ATC kind of crashed. this speed, this plane did not like those turns, did it? Let's see, barometer is on standard. Since we get our cruise altitude, we will turn off the seatbelt sign. And you can be free to move about the cabin. My poor Neofly passengers are terrified. I think this is hilarious though. They get that screaming face thing on them. It's because every time I rotate in this plane, Neofly tags it as a stall. I don't know why. I guess I need to be going faster. As soon as we get steady here, we will sim rate up a bit. So I'm going to get to the other end of this before midnight. Bong! Get our landing lights off. Should have done that at 10K. Probably do a let's check out our destination airport. Runway 27 currently. So it's at 85 feet, 8,200 feet long. It'll be an ILS approach. ILS 27. Say 9, right? Well, I think we have to enter our approach here first. So ILS 27. We'll plan to use the transition, but beyond ATC will vector us. Let's see. Let's do 340. Can't tell, we've been using fuel. We did get this off, right? Unlimited fuel off, okay. We're making it 1140. This says it's 11010. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 11010. Okay. So this is correct. Alright, now we have a puppet descent. And nav 1 and 2 are 110.1. So we'll deal with the descent with Beyond ATC, but looks like we should head down to 2,800, 2,300, intercept the ILS. Threshold altitude is at 88. And the paddy lights are on the left for a 3-degree approach. On the map here. So 2,300, 2,800, 4,000 feet here, 5,000, 6,000 at the mark. Transition altitude 11,000. Accelerate our arrival. Hello, viewers. How's it going out there tonight? Even with sim right up, we've got a little bit of a long flight here. Lately I've been operating out of Papua New Guinea. Doing, you know, some of the more backcountry flights there. Landing at small, crazy airports. this flight is as close as I could get back home. I was doing some money-making flights today. Yeah, that map and that map look almost exactly the same. Oh, what did our flight plan actually end up landing for? Was it 410?
November 700 Sierra Bravo, contact Bangkok Center 128.1, bye-bye.
Bangkok Center on 128.1, November 700 Sierra Bravo. Have a good day.
Negative, Bangkok Center on 128.1.
Bangkok Center on 128.1.
Negative, Bangkok Center on 128.1.
Oh, this lap update just broke this stuff. It was used to work.
Center on 128.1, November 700 Sierra Bravo. Have a good day.
I'm gonna have to go look at the logs and see what it's translating that into, because it's never taking the frequency change numbers. Forgetting to tell SimBrief to plan step climbs. Why does it think I'm supposed to go down to... I do have planned step climbs on. capacity going up to 250, 282, and then 410. And then back down. So I guess 410 is as high as we're expected to climb. Weather data really for the target airport. We should have plenty of runway. It's got our V approach at 115. It'll be interesting to see what this is an approach for. Any. Can't load it. I'll just go with the dummy 0. This is approach a little higher. I'm gonna go with the higher approach speed though. Has a little more landing distance. Interesting. This has landing weight 2.6 and this has it at 2.7. Probably trust this one a little more than this one, I guess. Definitely going down. Our fuel burn is a little higher than it should be from my understanding. And I think I'm even going at a relatively conservative speed. Yeah, I've got cruise at Mach 0.790 instead of like 0.84. 0.80 should be our economy cruise. We can go to 8 below. Expected remaining fuel at the end here. See our wind have switched to a headwind. map here, and then I want how to switch panes here. That's zoom. Push give you pan for the cursor. This is supposed to be volume and frequency. I guess that works. I swear I used to be able to switch the panes, so is this pane switch? Okay, we're doing auto throttle, autopilot. Altimeters are in standard barometer. We already verified our landing elevation. Back and forth there. Slow it down a little. This view right here is better than some of the early flight sims I played. happened to our Beyond ATC? Are we still on Bangkok Center? Wow. Did we miss a transition or something? We did. That's my bad.
Bangkok Center, November 700 Sierra Bravo, flight level 410.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Bangkok Center, radar contact. November 700 Sierra Bravo, contact Phnom Penh control 123.8.
Phnom control on 123.8. Phnom control, November 700 Sierra Bravo at flight level 410.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Phnom Penh control, radar contact.
Let's try that one. Flying right over it. Scenery at this altitude is really good.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Contact Ho Chi Minh Control 120.1. Bye-bye.
Going to Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1, November 700 Sierra Bravo. Ho Chi Minh Control, November 700 Sierra Bravo, here at flight level 410.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Ho Chi Minh Control, identified.
If they'll ever fix the autopilot rates. So when you sim rate up, the autopilot gets called more. It would be nice to be able to just accelerate time and not worry about the plane flying out of control. Did pick up Aegis. Why my Neofly passenger satisfaction is at 0. heard that the Aerosoft CRJ is going to be released 25th of March. So that's a couple of days. It's a Bombardier. I think it's like Canadian regional jet. Comes in a few different models. All variants, including the 700, 900, and 1000, will be available through a single purchase on both 2020 and 2024. CRJ 700, 78 passenger turbofan.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, contact Singapore, center 123.7.
Contact Singapore Center on 123.7, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
Negative, Singapore Center on 123.7.
Singapore Center on 123.7. Singapore Center, November 700 Sierra Bravo at flight level 410.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Singapore Center, radar contact.
See the CRJ 900. Range 1553 nautical miles, service ceiling, flight level 410, passengers 76 to 90 depending on model. That's not that great. What's the 1000? A pretty limited range, service ceiling, flight level 410, pickup distance 5,800 feet, that's not that great. Looks like 1,800 miles, carry up to 100 passengers. I don't know, kind of interesting. CRJs feature a Collins-built Pro-line avionics suite. At least some of them do. Interesting. Not sure if I'll be buying it because I mostly like smaller planes, I think. It would be nice if there was something a little step up from the Longitude that was similarly easy to fly. Let's see, my passenger sat is just hard 0. There's no up or down or anything. And yet they all show as happy, so I don't know what's going on. Be bugged. Maybe I'll just keep feeding them and giving them drinks, pillows. Keeps track of passengers.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Contact Kinabalu Control 126.1.
Kinabalu Control on 126.1. Kinabalu Control, November 700 Sierra Bravo, with you at flight level 410.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Kinabalu Control, identify.
I did. Oh, identified, okay. half from top of descent.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Contact Bali Center 120.7. Have a good day.
Bali Center 120.7. Bali Center, November 700 Sierra Bravo, with you at flight level 410.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Bali Center, identified.
Suppose you're out there and you know how to play Neofly stuff. Just trying to figure out how to get one of my pilots for high to pick up goods and bring them back to the hub. I don't know if they can do that or not. You have to hand fly those missions. Getting low on mechanical parts I need to bring back. So right now I've got this guy flying to a place where we can buy mechanical parts. I don't know if I can transfer them to the hub out of an AI pilot's plane or not. PY. Do I have room for one more line? I do. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. AYPY is the biggest airport in Papua New Guinea. It even has an ILS and lights. category D in the area. Say Brisbane should have one. So the other thing I was thinking about looking for is like, where is the largest major airport here that I should put another airline at? There's a bunch over here. So I was thinking about getting my Airbus down in this area and flying out of one of my own hubs instead of just picking up random missions. Oh wow, there's a $2.3 million mission available here, but I think it's, well, it even looks pretty viable. Already flying out of there though. This guy's not flying, but I bet he's tired. Pilots. He's my lowest level guy. Yeah, he's just about dead. Did he crash or something? Oh, he finished, okay. I need to get all of them down towards at least either my current hub or my new one. Where's this out of? ETTF? I'm starting to head everybody down towards this area right now. Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Australia. I think we popped over to New Zealand once. See, I'm doing all this and nobody's happier. May have lost them. 47 minutes to top of descent, 48 almost. We can time accelerate more. Close.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Contact Yujang Pendang, control 128.1. Bye-bye.
Yujang Pendang on 128.1.
Negative. Yujang Pendang control on 128.1.
Yujang Pendang control on 128.1. Yujang Pendang control, November 700 Sierra Bravo with you at flight level 410.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Yujang Pendang control, radar contact.
Make that corner, yes.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Yujang Pendang control, expect radar vectors.
Yujang Pendang control, expect radar vectors, November 700 Sierra Bravo. Alright, let's slow down. It seems like we should do descent before we do radar vectoring here, but I don't know.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, radar vectors. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, call when ready, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, Jalaluddin landing runway 09er.
No.
Jalaluddin, landing runway 09er, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
Let's request 27.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, descend to 3,700 feet, QNH 1007.
Descend to 3,700 feet, QNH 1007, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
let's request arrival runway change.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Request arrival runway change.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Airport is not visual conditions. Unable.
Then give me the ILS, please, not the visual approach runway. I think I'm just gonna fly the ILS. I wonder if I ask for wind, if it gives me wind. See, there's no weather data. It's so annoying. Let's see. Let's try ATIS on 12655. Nope. 12655. I'll pick that up.
Landing and departing runway 09. Transition level 130. Advise on initial contact keypad information drop.
Ugh. Alright, they actually said descend at 37, so I've got 3,700 feet. Probably descend a little faster, but way ahead of my descent time. I don't want to fly for 20 minutes at 3,700 feet. Actually, I'm going to slow this down. QNH was 1007, so we need to get this up to 7, 5, 6, 7. And we should have done our fasten seatbelts. We're going to want to get our landing lights on at 10,000. We're going to get our APU on at 310. As we get closer, we'll try this. Again, we may have to mute beyond ATC.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Request arrival runway change.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Airport is not visual conditions. Unable.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Request arrival runway change.
November 700 Sierra Bravo. Airport is not visual conditions. Unable.
Hoping to pester them into it. did the wrong barometer. It's not 1017, it's 1007. So let's see, if we are inserting a waypoint after, there is no way to use my computer keyboard to enter these things, right? It doesn't have the little check mark. Did not think it did. Fuel's still looking good for arrival. Yeah. A couple thousand pounds of fuel. So we're going to do our approach at 123. This can be 143.
November 700 Sierra Bravo QNH 1007, expect radar vectors 4.
QNH 1007, expect radar vectors for runway 27. Can I trick them?
Negative, runway 09er.
Negative, runway 27.
Negative, runway 09er.
Declaring an emergency, request straight in runway 27, November 700 Sierra Bravo.
Negative, runway 09er.
QNH 1007, expect radar vectors for November 700 Sierra Bravo.
November 700 Sierra Bravo, descend to 2,700 feet.
Alright, you lose. Sorry, beyond ATC. Actually gonna, let's hold at 28,000. Actually not home. Where is our... Okay, top of descent, 3 minutes, right? Why does it seem like we're right on top of the airport? I guess we fly out to Papua and then back from over the airport. Okay. Maybe I should have taken runway 9. Alright, we are below 310, so we can... Wait, what happened? Okay. We're waiting for 28. Let's go ahead and start the APU. So we'll wait for our RPMs to come up here. Now we can descend down to really, we'll do that. We've got VNAV armed. Started. Altimeter set. Got the QNH. Lights. Waiting for 10K on the lights. Time to top a descent now, it's 10 minutes? Okay. Fuel's still looking good. Looks like we're gonna start a wide getting bigger? You're just flying on. Okay. It looked like it kept getting bigger and bigger. Okay, that's still one sim rate up. Lowered our max altitude, we have VNAV enabled, so it's ready to start descending. Want to see that our descent starts on time here. I thought it was 1 minute. 3 minutes. go ahead and pretend like we're getting close to 10,000 feet. Otherwise I will forget. Next checklist, approach. Alright, let's confirm our landing performance data. We're close enough now, let's try current, weather. We still don't have any weather. We can say 10007. It's our 1 minute descent warning. Sticking with runway 27. Save landing config. 123. Okay. These speeds are set, 123 and 112. Don't need ice protection currently. Flight instruments are set, FMS is set, minimums are set, altimeter is set, crew briefing, passenger briefing. Seatbelt secured, flaps as desired, when desired. Not until we get below 200. We are still sped up slightly, so we need to remember that. It's hard to land with your simulator. We are way out here, man. Seemed a little unnecessary. Let's see, that's a 10 nautical mile arc. Let's see, I was getting my speeds in here earlier. Yes. 123, 143, 163. 180. 195. Automatically below 240 knots, so that we don't exceed the flight level 100 speed limit. We can get flaps 1 down now whenever we're ready. But I don't really want to slow down at the moment. We're doing alright. So we will be landing about right here. Vertical path, we're good there. We should switch to localizer lock automatically, but we could switch nav source if we needed to. passenger satisfaction still has not moved from 0. They are extremely unhappy with me. Permanently, it would appear. Or the display's bugged. That's happened before. I believe we're going to fly this arc here and then get on final. We passed 11,000, which was the transition altitude, so we can transition to actual pressure. As we start this turn, I'm going to get our sim rate back to normal. That looks good. Now, these mountains are pushed up against the edge of the island there. Pretty. Alright, for now we're going to get flaps 1. So we need to get landing gear down, flaps to full, exterior lights as required, speed brake retracted. We are not going to need to use the speed brake, I do not believe. We don't have any CAS errors. Prior to minimum height, autopilot disengage. I probably won't do that, to be honest. I want to keep our airspeed at VREF, above VREF, until we're over the runway. Alright, flaps 2, gear down. That's going to automatically lower our FMS speed as well. It's actually going to fall below what I had set on the flight plan. That'll allow us to make this turn more on schedule. Exterior lights are good, speed brakes are retracted, we definitely won't need those now. So now we're just waiting to get flaps full. Use thrust reversers up to 45 knots on the runway. I am set up to use thrust reversers, but I don't think I'm going to. flaps in. We'll do that once we get around the corner here. And our minimums are 340 barometric. To arm approach mode now. If we needed to do a go around after landing, we're gonna make sure we don't have thrust reversers on, raise our flaps, probably turn off ice protection, but we're not using any, we don't need it, and exterior lights again. So we will keep go around up just in case. We have the toga button. Throttles to take off, pitch 7.5 degrees up, flaps to 2, climb airspeed, landing gear up. Localize our lock. We are waiting for glide slope. We are currently above the glide slope. So let's increase our descent rate a little bit. We're going to go ahead and pull flaps. Our approach speed and our landing speed VREF. I don't know why we were following the path and we're so far above the glide slope. We're not below it, are we? No, we're well above it. Five nautical miles out. Be on the glide slope now. We're 3 nautical miles out. Minimums again 340. not a very smooth ILS approach there. Feet. A little off the localizer, but it looks like it's correcting. Slight crosswind, a little bit of headwind.
400.
400s.
Auto throttle.
Autopilot.
300.
Not a very good
200.
autopilot approach here.
150.
Bringing in some power because we're way slow.
Glide slow. 50. Glide slow. 40.
What?
30. 20,
what are you doing to me here?
10.
That is weird. What was going on? The throttle's not working. Let me look down here. Yeah, my throttle's not working. Which meant when I turned off auto throttle, I had 0 thrust. It's backwards.
No takeoff.
No, I'm not going to take off. Very weird. Ah, we just hit fuel low. Nice. Those flaps up. And we don't need landing lines anymore. Someplace random here. Alright, throttles are idle because they weren't even working. Parking brake. Engine ice protection is off. Run stop. The little thingy and hit stop. Seatbelts. Emergency light switch. Off. Standby power switch. APU knob off. APU should be on right now, right? We should have APU running 100%, and we should have AP generator on. So batteries should not be draining right now, and amp draw on the batteries is 0. So I would not turn the APU off right now unless we were ready to shut everything down, but I would think you would keep it running while passengers unload. So exterior lights we can get off. Those I think you still want armed really also until everybody's off. And there's no reason the batteries couldn't be on while the APU is running. It would actually charge them. I think if we turn APU generator off, the batteries will start draining. So we can see drain on the batteries here. Then if we let those drain for a little bit, we turn the APU generator on, they should charge. Instead of 0 amps, we should have positive amps. There, 11, 12, 9. Amperage going to the batteries is dropping as they pop off the charge, and then it'll shut off. Reset our trim. We already got the flaps up, right? Yes. APU off.
GPWS system failure.
However,
TOS system test. Okay.
for some reason, Neofly doesn't recognize us at being at the right airport. WAMG, that's where we are. We could drive down here and see if that works. Where does it show our aircraft? Huh. Well, that's annoying. didn't show us leaving Myanmar correctly. Weird. Well, I guess we'll just delete that job. Now we will have to move everybody manually. Oh, so annoying. Empty is what I want to do. So we want to go to I don't remember where we are now. WAMG. Actually, if I'm gonna move, maybe I should just go all the way. You could just go straight to Goroka. Actually, I don't want to go to the Goroka, I don't think. I think I want to go to AYPY. So, and then we have to move the plane to where the pilot is, to AYPY. And then we have to move everybody else, pilots. I don't remember who we had. Okay. AYPY. That's my co-pilot. And then at least these will be cheap. Well, instead of making hundreds of thousands of dollars, we paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. All right, we're now here. We have a co-pilot. We have a flight attendant. We have another flight attendant. And we have a full tank of fuel as well. And how long are EYGA? 35 right, I think. Oh, it's 35 left, yeah. So that's about 5,000 feet. That should be just enough to take off with the longitude. So we should be able to fly the longitude in and out of Goroka. So I might want to give that a shot. what I would like to do in Neofly, if we could, is buy some goods then. Well, first let's see if there's any missions that will go this way. Okay, there's plenty of decently paying missions here. I think what I might want to do is set up another hub in Moresby. Can we add the selected airport as a hub? Rent hub at AY, BY. Okay, the first thing we want to do, I think, is add a... Can we add a hub line back to Goroka? Nice. Can we buy any good things here? No, we cannot. And phones are not a bad trade item. We could move phones, but hey, welcome aboard all. Getting kind of late though, so I was just about to give up. Actually, I want some weather going on here. So, did I have any luck creating my own airport? I didn't have any luck creating, I created an airline. I actually just created a second one. Well, it's really an airline hub, I guess. So we've got one in Goroka and one, I just created one in Moresby. We didn't do anything on setting up the, what do they call it, the home base, right? So let me do, I need to hire another manager. Who's got all the skills. I think there's only a couple of them. So I'm gonna, I think I need to move them to AYPY. Yes. And then add them here. Alright, now I have a manager at both places. I'm still trying to figure out how the airlines work. Oh. But I want to get my planes operating out of my, at least my hubs, and then I want to try to get that home base set up. So like I need to get my my jets over to the new airport I just set up, and then set up some trade routes for them to run. Right now this jet is there, and I need to get these other ones over. So let's give it a shot, I guess. Let me back up just in case. I can never remember where you do this. Here, right? Home base. Okay. So I was just testing with the cabin because it's kind of cheap. Somewhere over here there's a lake. I could see it on the old map, but now it's harder to see them. Here, I think this is it. So, it's not showing up. I wonder if let me switch something here. Dang it. Oh no, don't start that up. Okay. Oh, where'd that light go? I'm not seeing the, like, before when I would move it, I would see a thing on here. If we do, let's go back maybe to street map. still not seeing it. There we go. Okay. So what if I do 90? Is that going to rotate it? You can hide the runway if you want to use the cabin as a water airport. Or I guess I could put it on land. Oh, okay. So if you enter a heading and then place the airport, I'm using middle button click. That seems to be doing that. So let's go back to 0. And I think I'm just going to put it like right here. I'm not going to do it as a water runway. And then I guess I'd have to. You get these for free, or? I don't know. Maybe I want someone with a little more room. Maybe I should put it up here or something. Problem is, I don't know what this terrain looks like. I don't know what this validate means. So I think we have to exit the game. It's a lot of clicks. I'll just hit Alt F4. All right, let's just try shut down before compilation. SDK not found. Enable MSFS developer mode, then download the SDK from the help menu and install it. Oh, great. Did you do that part? That would have been nice to know before I shut it down, because it takes a while to start. And I don't know what this validate does. Does that share it publicly or something? I did load a community airport in here. Did you see the iBuy stuff? The landing at iBuy? I think that was yesterday. With the stream yesterday, yeah, the second stream, I installed a community airport for iBuy in Papua New Guinea, and flew into it and did a couple landings there. Problem is Neofly doesn't know about it, so I have to figure out how to sync my database. I have to, well, supposedly it has a utility, I haven't found it yet, that will read the Microsoft Flight Sim data for airports and import it into Neofly. So I think I need to do that. Then it should show up. It's only like 1,500 feet long, and it's like difficult to land on. Okay, so I have developer mode here. I don't know how to install whatever it said to install. SDK update available. Okay, this would appear to be the latest SDK. So download that, I guess. Okay, that's giving me a zip. Extract. Okay, it's got an installer, so I'm just installing it. Whoa. Well, I don't have any of those things, so I guess I'll just install that. I'll just install the core. Okay, says it's installed. So let's see if this will compile. I did that. Now what? I wonder. Well, I don't know. It says it's installed. I might need to reboot or something. see if I go into, what is it, packages, community. I don't see anything there. I don't know where it would have put it. Let's try Googling. Yeah, sure. You can link it to me. Let's see. Enable SDK or install SDK. Turn on developer mode. This will enable the menu bar. Install the SDK by going to the help menu, selecting the installer. After the installer MSI file downloads, open it. I did that. Locate documents folder, open the compiled HTML file, create. Okay. Neofly, home base.
Hey everybody, it's Kurt.
I'll watch this guy's video too. I think I watched a little bit of this, but I didn't understand it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could restart Neofly? I may have broken Neofly now. I clicked on it, it didn't start. Okay. Let's go home base. We lost it. Really should at least remember your current selection. I think I decided I want to put it up here. I'm not seeing it again. Oh, because I don't have it selected. There we go. Hey, it's running. So restarting Neofly after I installed the SDK seems to be a key. It's pretty slow. I guess the miracle is that it works at all, not that it works well. I hit a key. Is it done? I'm guessing that I will see it show up in the community folder once it's published it, but I don't see anything yet. Is that readable on the stream? Come on. I don't know if I should kill it or what. Base scenery has been compiled and placed in the community folder. Let me double check. Let me see if I see anything now. Okay, I do see it now. It showed up. Neofly home base infly 3. Okay, so you can view it in game, and then when everything is right, then you commit to it. Basically, it sounds like what validate is. Like once you do that, you can't move it anymore. I mean, it was just scrolling output. I was more just curious how readable it was. Streaming text. Okay, so let's see. This is east and a little bit south of Goroka. Is there another? North of AYUO. I'm still trying to figure out airlines. So I set up the airline and I set up some routes, and I can make a guy fly a route and then he'll automatically pick up a job and fly back. And if I give him, you know, enough fuel to get there and back, he'll do it automatically. If he doesn't have enough fuel to get back, he'll wait at the other airport. But it'll still kind of automatically pick up a job. So you just have to fuel his plane and then they'll come back. That's the only thing I've learned so far. Showed up. We may want to change the weather. So, do you know where to enable developer mode in the settings? So you go into settings, advanced developer mode on. And then you'll get this bar up here. It was under dev mode, SDK updates, pick the latest one, download it, install it, so on and so forth. Doesn't look great. Where's our buildings? Ouch, what? Thought it came with a little building. Huh. Those aren't my buildings. Yeah, I thought it came with a building. I don't see anything anywhere. So I guess now I need to find a place I actually want to put it. Oh, no, I wasn't gonna probably leave it here. That's why I didn't validate it. I think what you need to do is go in. Oh, I lost my mouse. There we go. So probably use this kind of mode to scout for a place, right? Because we can move around pretty well here. We could even, well, if we go out of this mode, we could make the weather clear. Like we could probably put something out here. This was a little island I was thinking about putting it on. That might be kind of fun. But yeah, there's a little spot right there. Put it up on top of a mountain. Or over here might be a good place to put it. Put a nice big ILS runway. I'm sort of thinking maybe over these mountains in that valley might be a good place. For my starter runway anyway. Tick over some farmer's field. But hey, we got it to work. Yeah, I'm gonna scout around and try to find a better spot. That was it. Bye. So this is the airport I installed. A little tiny airstrip.
Alpha India Bravo Alpha Traffic Dark Star Delta Sierra Tango 5711 taking off runway 4 straight out departure.
So I got the Kodiak plane. That's this one. To fly around this area. course, I put a tree right off the end of the runway.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. $500.
It's a free airport if you want it. It's in the, I put a link in the previous stream's description. It is not easy to land at. I will attempt a landing. Don't make too much fun of me if I crash.
$500. $500.
Made it. Thank you. It's a very weird approach. I totally destroyed my plane the first 2 times I attempted it. It did not go well at all. The problem is that when and I don't know if you saw it when I was coming in, but it probably looked like I was below the airstrip even though I was descending. I don't know if you saw that, but like I'm staying at the same level and it looks like I'm getting lower and lower and lower below the airstrip. So like I would be like this and I would want to climb and not descend. You know, even from here, it looks like maybe you're barely even with it. But you have to be descending all the way down or you start to come in way too high. Like this is straightforward. And then all of a sudden you're way too high. Yeah. So I had to think like, okay, try to land like, you know, on this area back here. Like come into this. And also just knowing what the threshold altitude is at. Like, I think it's like 66.5 or something. So I know if I'm above 67, then I can still descend a little bit. It just gives a really weird perspective because it's so high and the mountains are, you know, distort everything. Yeah, and then you can fly from here over to Goroka, which is kind of the big airport that's up in this area, I think. Where is it? There it is. That's Goroka there. So you kind of come out here, take a right, and then fly up this little valley, and then you can get on to final here. But one plane, one area, lots of mountain, you know, little strip mountain runways. It's good practice. And then you can flip on the, you know, the thunderstorms. Need to do a max performance takeoff on this thing. Whoa, the winds.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Getting all kinds of crazy downdrafts here.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Yeah. 29 knot tailwind right now. 13 knot crosswind. Comes the fun part. Yep, stay in the green. Oh yeah. Trying to do this in a plane without synthetic vision and relative terrain kind of radar, I don't think there would be any way. Look at these winds. I have a 32 knot tailwind right now. We need to be at 77. 7,000. Career mode. Yeah, snowstorm though, with icing. I was in a, it might have been I think it was a 172. Oops, why am I descending at 1,000 feet per minute? Climb a little bit. Anyway, I was in a 172 and it was getting really icy out, and I couldn't find any de-icing in that 172. Love the lightning. Still got a little ways. At 7.3 now. It should be good enough to clear that gap, but I want to be at 7.7. We're in another downdraft here. Look at this. See if I can get some autopilot help. Probably won't work. Nope, that's kind of what I was hoping would work. Oops. So the problem is, without my flight plan in here, I think so I paused it for a minute so I can get my flight plan in. Nearest airports. How do I get down to here? Approach, okay. Enter, nope. Select, nope. I think you would do enter. I wonder if I need to select the runway first? That's the one I want. Approach. I don't know how to make that activate the... I can enter. I guess if I were in this situation in real life, I'd have to climb to a safe altitude and get the plane to circle or something. There's no way you could like do all this. Well, and it'd be easier to use the real knobs, but even still. Okay, AY GA. Enter. Runway 35 left. Enter. Procedure approach Y. Enter. Activate, and then probably want like, so we already missed it here, so I think we would turn around and come back. Pretend like we just didn't take off into a storm with no flight events. Okay, so we can turn back. Maybe that way. We're at 77. Alright, let's try autopilot off. We're gonna keep coming around. I don't see how I can land in this wind though. Right now we have a 42 knot headwind. An insane crosswind now blowing us to the right, so we're gonna have to way below the glide slope, I believe. We're just getting blown off course here like crazy. Hoping we'd get back in the storm there. No idea where the airport even is, or like I don't see it on the synthetic vision. Way below the glide slope. Try and get back at least on the glide slope. I'm trying not to lose too much airspeed here. I'm way above my approach airspeed. I see the airport on the map, but I don't see it on synthetic vision. Almost back on the glide slope here. Ah, I see it. Okay. So the little circle velocity vector is almost in the right place. Alright, that's glide slope. Now if I can keep the circle on the airport, might at least hit the airport. A little above the glide slope now. Ground.
500. 500.
Way off to the left now.
500. 500.
Ah, I see airport. I don't even know if I can hit the airport. This is ridiculous. Does triple bounce count? Well, I am certain in real life we would be dead, but I'll take it. Welcome to Goroka Airport. All right, flaps back up. Low idle, aux fuel pump off, strobe off, nav off, landing off, cabin off. Torpedoes are already off, probably should have been on. Parking brake is set, environmental controls off, and aux bus off. Power lever is idle. Prop is feathered, generator off, alternator off. Wait for ITT to stabilize. Fuel condition lever cut off. Oxygen is off. Lights are off. Fuel selectors, if the mouse would work, can come off. Avionics, master switch. All right. That was exhausting. So next session, I'll try and get my my little private airport set up. Now that we know how to do it. So have a good night.